Hello, fellow magicians. Zach Waldman here with a quick video. Little food for thought. As magicians and really as people, we try to think of life as something that's a puzzle we can solve. Like it's a Rubik's Cube, and if we could just solve this one aspect of it, all of life would fall into place. And specifically with magicians, what I mean is you'll hear magicians say things like, man, the bookings have been kind of slow lately. I need to book some more gigs, and you know what's holding me back? It's that demo video. My demo video is outdated, it's crappy, I need a new demo video. If I had a really super polished demo video like so-and-so, I'd be booking as many gigs as him. Or, man, it's my business card. I've got a restaurant gig and I'm handing out business cards and nobody's calling me. It must be my business card must be the problem. Or, oh, maybe it's, man, if I want to charge more for my shows, I need a bigger show. I need to hire 5 assistants and get a tiger, make a tiger appear on stage. I need a bigger. They keep looking at their careers like they're going to solve it, like they're going to do this one thing. They're going to develop the perfect trick or the perfect character or any other things I mentioned. And when they finally develop that one perfect thing, then they're going to make the big bucks. They're going to get rich and famous. And what I want to tell you is that you have to, that you can't solve this. You have to embrace the grind and realize that you're going to get lots of highs and lows. You're going to do a gig for the Vice President of the United States. I did 3 for Al Gore. And you're going to think, wow, I'm getting treated like royalty at this gig for Vice President Al Gore. And then you go do, like walk up to a table at your restaurant gig and they all look at you like you're a homeless guy and they're like, we don't want to see magic, we hate magic, and it makes you feel horrible. Those are the kinds of ups and downs you're going to have as a performer. And the same thing goes when we're talking in terms of income. I mean, that's what it's really about, right? Usually these conversations come about because somebody's banging their head against the wall going, I don't get it, man. I'm on Yelp and Gigmasters and Gig Salad and Thumbtack and I'm paying Google AdWords and I'm doing everything and I'm not booking gigs. You know what it must be? It must be that demo video, or it must be my lack of wearing a costume or whatever. They look at this and you're just going, how do I solve it? How do I solve it? How do I solve it? And I'm telling you, this is a problem that cannot be solved. But this is what you can do about it. Be better. That's it. Here's the real answer. If you find yourself sitting around, scratching your head going, how do I do this? How do I book more gigs? How do I ask for more money? The rent is due and I need to book something. What can I do? What am I missing? Work on any aspect of your business and make it better. So the truth is, your show is your best marketing tool, right? There's no better marketing tool than someone hires you to do a show and you do a killer show and everybody in that room wants to hire you because you killed, all right? So that's your number one marketing tool. You want to book more gigs? Make your show better. It doesn't mean it's got to be bigger. It doesn't mean you have to start doing illusions. It doesn't mean that it has to be more difficult. Maybe it will be. It doesn't mean that it has to be a more original show. It just has to be better. Now, are more original shows generally better? Maybe. You could be original and be, you could do something that nobody's ever seen before and it could suck, right? Or you could do something people have seen for years and do it so beautifully. I mean, Rick Thomas, for crying out loud, still has the linking rings in his show because of demand from audiences that have seen him in the past. And he tried to take it out of the show and people were like, hey, where'd the linking rings go? I mean, and I love the linking rings. I'm not talking smack on the linking rings. I'm just saying there's an example of just be better. Take your linking rings and do a better linking rings routine. Take what you already have and make it better. You have a demo video, make it better. You have jokes, write more, make them funnier. So the answer is, this is not a problem that can be solved because this is art. So you're always there's never going to be a point where you just say, all right, I've arrived. I've got my act. I've got all the promotional materials are in place. Every aspect of show business is in place, and I am set. I have solved it. It is now just easy street, sit back and book gigs and make money. No, you're always going to need new headshots because you're going to age. You're always going to need a new website because technology changes and the styles change, and you're always going to need new demo videos. Again, you age and you get new footage and you work for new clients and there's going to be new testimonials. So I'm going to sum this up by saying two things. One, you only can solve life, in my opinion, by being happy. If you're waking up every day fulfilled with everything that you're doing, physically, emotionally, financially, all aspects of life are good, you love what you do for a living, and you're happy, you're a winner, my friend. Right there, you have won. Assuming that, you're, like I said, you're healthy in all aspects that matter, and you're waking up every day going, I love being a magician, the bills are paid, I'm a happy person, you have won at life. And if you're not a magician, whatever it is you do, if you feel that way, you've won at life. Now, as a magician, though, and you say, well, I'm an artist, and so that part, the happiness thing can be solved. That's how you solve life, by being happy. The part you can't solve is the goal of life, I guess. In other words, as a magician, it's an unsolvable thing. You can always be more creative, you can always be funnier, you can always be better. And that's true for any artist. So stop trying to treat your art form like it's something you can solve like a Rubik's Cube, and instead realize that it's something that you have to enjoy the process, and you have to enjoy practicing, you have to enjoy creating, you have to enjoy performing, and you have to enjoy getting better and knowing that you're always going to get better as long as you keep working at it. And there's no end in sight, my friends. So I'm sorry to say that if you want to book more shows and get paid more, you're not going to solve that with a new business card or a bigger show or a new video. You solve it by making everything better, by having a better business card, a better video, a better show, and then going back and improving your business card, your video, your show, and going back and forever and forever, and it never ends. All right. I'm sure this was longer than it needed to be, but hey, that's my thing. That's what I do. I'm verbose. Make sure you check out howtobecomeamagician.com. Join for free. See you around.